बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मूर्खमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत् कृपात्वमहं वन्दे श्रीमदनगोपालकं प्रभुं। जय निताय। Hari Bol. How are you, my dear devotees? Hope all of you are well. So again, we are in live Sri Gaura Govinda Katha, Katha of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is showing us the path to get eternal bliss, eternal happiness inside of our heart. In our life, how we can bring peace and happiness in our life. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he showed us in this conversation. Everything depends on our consciousness, mind, happiness and distress. Sometimes we are keeping something. We are keeping that memory of our loss, which already we have lost. We are keeping the memory and we are destroying the happiness of our present time. It's a very nice story. There was a king and he was very popular. In his kingdom, he was very popular in the people of his kingdom because he is very loving, very caring, and a very good protector. And that king also, he loved his peoples in his kingdom. So many times he used to travel, he used to visit all his kingdoms, sometimes with some makeup, sometimes as the king. So one day, same way he was visiting his kingdom and he stopped his chariot and he go down from his chariot and he start to talk with the people, general people. He wanted to know their problems, if they are happy, or if there are any objection for anyone. So he started to talk with. So that time he found one beggar, very poor person. He was seated just side of the street. And he was shaking. Maybe because he has not much food. Maybe he was hungry, or maybe he was sick. So king was very kind to him. He called him and he asked, "What do you want?" So he said, "Maharaj, I have nothing to eat." Okay. So the king, he gave one gold coin to that beggar. So by having these gold coins, that beggar, that poor person, he was so enthusiastic that he was tossing. He could not control his happiness. So what's happened? When he was seated on the same place, but that time also, he was tossing that gold coins. So what's happened? From his palm, from his hand, that gold coins just dropped and it went to the drain. He jumped and he started to search in the drain. That time also king was there in the same place. He was talking with the people. So the king, he just pointed out, "Oh, what's happened?" So he asked, "What he is searching?" His bodyguard said, "Maharaj, which gold coin you have given? It's just fall down from his hand and it went to the drain." So he's searching that gold coins there. But it's very difficult to find because so many garbages are there. Okay, just call him. So again they call him and again king gave him another gold coin. Now you are happy? She was looking at the gold coins. But that time he was not tossing that coin. He kept that coin in his pocket. His shirt also was very old. So it was also not really safe. But then also he kept that in the pocket. So again king started to talk with that people. And again that person, he went to the same place and to the drain, and again he was searching the coin. After some time again, king, you have seen this? Oh, again he's searching that gold coins there in the garbages. Maybe he will be happy if he has 2 gold coins. So again he called him. Again he gave another gold coin to him. Then that person, again he went back to his place, to the drain, and again he started to search that gold coins which is there. King was really surprised. He has 2 gold coins. Then also he is searching that gold coins. He called him. He asked, "Why you were searching that gold coins? It lost. I have given you another 2 gold coins. You must be happy with that." Then that person said, just listen carefully. Then that person answered to that king, "Yes, king. Yes, it's enough for me. These 2 gold coins you given. But I'll be happy when I'll found that gold coins which I lost. It is not the story of that beggar and the king. It is the story of our life. We are stopping our recent present happiness by keeping that which already we have lost. So, friends, devotees, why do you hurt? Which is lost, which is gone, it's gone. Which is in front of you, it's your present. Keep the memory how you lost it. It will be the lesson to stop you to do that same fault in future. But don't waste your time just keeping that memory, you have lost it. So the devotees, it's our life. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also teaches us the same. Don't keep your mind with these material aspects, material things. There is so many things. In your material life, there is so many things, and it is stopping you to get pure happiness inside of your heart. Very soon, all those will go because it's temporary, not permanent. Nothing is permanent here in this material world. Not the happiness, not the distress also. Nothing is permanent which you have in this material world, which is connected with your material life. You must know that happiness will be not forever and not the distress also. But you are keeping the distress, sadness in your heart only by thinking about this all. So why do you hurt and allow the cool breeze to enter to your heart? And that is pure bhakti. Help others. Mahaprabhu said, Jive daya name ruchi vaishnava sevan iha bhinna dharma nahe shuna sanatan. Why do you hurt and live your life not only for you? Live your life for others also. Then your life will be fruitful. Then at the end of your life you can say, yes, my life is successful. Then you will be allowed in bhakti path. If your heart is not feeling, if your heart is not compassionate with others, if you are not feeling the sufferings of others, that means your heart also not prepare to attain or feel bhakti in your heart. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this conversation, he is teaching us how we should prepare our heart and mind, our intelligence through Ramananda Roy. what Ramananda Roy is saying, it is not by him. It is by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what exactly he is describing right now, that is also. It's not by Ramananda Roy. Everything by Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, now go to the point. All the Brajavadhu, they are rejected. For what? Something appeared in their heart which was like ego, not exactly ego, but it was similar to ego. So that's why they are rejected by Krishna, Rashikendra Chudamani. If you have loving relation, and if you are using your ego, false ego, in your loving relation, so it will not stay longer. That loving relation will break. So that is why it was not really ego, but it smells ego. So that's why for this very, very tiny fault, they are rejected by Krishna. But his Rashik, Rashikendra Chudamani, his Premik. So that's why. And he loved all the Brajavadhu. That's why his heart was completely melted by their words. Everyone, they opened their heart to Krishna. Oh Krishna, we cannot explain our heart. We are not scholar, so we have no very good knowledge about to express our heart by words. We cannot. So we are opening our heart. You can look, because you have such very special ability to collect honey from the birds. Birds, the normal bees, honey bees, they are collecting honey when that flower is bloom. So they have to wait. They have to wait until that time flower will bloom. But Krishna, you have very special ability. You can collect. You can taste the honey from that flower which not bloomed, from the bird. So Krishna, we are not able to open our heart. But we tried. So you can look at us. You can feel, try to feel our situation. What's happened with our heart and with us because of your separation. Krishna was not away from them. He was there on the same place. But He was hidden there. So Krishna, he felt ashamed. Oh, they have such kinds of love for me, and I treat them in that way. They came here only for me. It was not their fault. I was invited them. By my fruit, I was invited them. So it was not their fault that in the midnight they ran to me. It was not good by me how I treated them. So now the problem for me, how I'll go back to them? There is no way. What I'll say to them? So then Krishna, he found one way. Now I have to do some acting in front of them. I have to give some ointment in the wound, in the hurt. Otherwise now they will reject me. Or if I'll not go to them right now, they'll die. So what I should do now, right now? Shukadev Goswami. She was a little bit angry to Krishna. Look, Parikshit, how crude your Krishna is. How he can do this with all Brajavadhus? Is Krishna didn't know about their hurt? Parikshit, they are very soft-hearted. It's more softer than the butter. And now that hurt is melting by the fire of Krishna separation. Krishna viraha agni, fire of separation. Now they are burning. You know, Parikshit, they are burning. Can you feel this? Parikshit, really? The Brajavadhu, they said the truth. Yes, Krishna is Kshatriya. He only knows how to kill. But until now, he was there. He is there in Braj. So that's why he was not satisfied only by killing the demons. Maybe he want to kill more and more. Now Parikshit, maybe he decided to kill them. All those beautiful girls, Brajavadhu, who offered everything, who surrender completely. And it's also unconditional, Parikshit. Unconditional. Can you imagine this? Maybe Krishna, he has no feelings. That's why they clear Shuratanatha, te ashulka dashika. Hey Shuratanatha, oh our lover, our entertainer, O our husband. Because Suratanatha, the meaning of this word is actually husband. They said, Krishna, we accepted you as our husband. So how you can do this? Sukadeva Goswami, he also says this to Parikshit, how he can do this? With the girls, Kshatriya, they have also some rules. You are Kshatriya, Parikshit, you know the dharma of Kshatriya. Kshatriya, they are not hurting girls. They are not killing women. They are not killing children. They are not killing very old person. They are not killing Brahmana. They are not killing who took shelter on them. They are not killing who has nothing, poor, very poor, who is unweapon. That means who has no weapon. But Parikshit, what your Krishna is following here? Now he's not a gopa, not kshatriya. He's not following any dharma. But Parikshit, now he decided to come back anyhow. Now he felt maybe something for the Brajbadhus. So that's why he decided to come back. But how he will come back? That's why Parikshit, Krishna start to acting for them. First he manifested a most beautiful form of him. You know which form? Sākṣān manmatha-manmathaḥ. Manmatha means Cupid, Kamadeva, who is building the mind of all jivas. He is known as Kamadeva, Ananga, Cupid, Manmatha, who is building the mind, Manmatha. Who is building the mind of Manmatha? This Prakrita Kamadeva. He is Pradyumna, one of Bhagavan's four-arm Chaturvyuha. Vasudev, Shankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Pradyumna is that person who is building the mind of Cupid, Prakrita Kamadeva. Parikshit, that's why he known as Sākṣān Manmatha. And who is building the mind of Sākṣān Manmatha? That means Pradyumna. He is Krishna, by which most beautiful form he is building the mind of Pradyumna, that means Sākṣān Manmatha. That form known as Sākṣān manmatha-manmathaḥ. Parikshit, you know, to give the ointment to the heart of all Brajbadhus, all Brajgopis. Today, now, Krishna manifested that form, most beautiful form of him. Shobhagadhe param padam bhushanam bhushanangyam. the most beautiful, highest form of Krishna. For what? To give their hearts some environment. Because that wound was created by Krishna. It's happened by the fire of his separation, Krishna's separation. So, the responsibilities will go to Krishna. It's his duty. But not only that. Not only he was manifesting that form, he just threw his angavastra, pītāmbara, to the ground. One part of pītāmbara here on one shoulder, and the remaining part of pītāmbara, that angavastra, it was rolling on the ground. He just destroyed the decoration of his ears. He closed his eyes, and in that way, by karajora, he came in front of them, Brajagopis. And the first word to them, it was from Krishna, please forgive me. It was not my intention to reject you. I wanted to play with you hide and seek. But I don't know what's happened. When I just go away from all of you, suddenly by your separation I was unconscious. You see, all my body is covered with the dust. You see, my pītāmbara, it's rolling to the ground. Still now, all my consciousness is not back. Hey Brajavadhu, hey Brajagopis, I am really pleased. What I'll say to you, there is nothing to repay your love. All your words, it's helped me to get my consciousness back. And it is true. Until they will start their prayer to Krishna, that means Gopika Geet, that Gopi Geet. Before that, Krishna was very fixed. You have to remove all your ego from your heart. But when he listen their prayer, that lamentation, Gopika Geet, then he realized, oh, it was my big misunderstandings. It was not their ego. It was their right of their love. I misunderstood them. They have such kinds of highest love for me, and I treated with them in that way. So the consciousness, real consciousness about the Brajagopis, it came back to Krishna by the words, by the prayer. So it was true. Krishna says, "Hey Brajavadhu, when all of you are talking, so that time it's enter to my heart, to my ear, and then slowly I got my consciousness back and I came here." Yes, it was my fault. Please tell me what I should do for you. No, not request. Whatever you will say, I'll accept it as your command, and I'll follow this all. No paroyaham. I'll never repay your love in this life. I know. By nothing I can exchange this. And really I don't want to do that. I want to follow this depth all my life. And I want to spend in that way to follow your command. Ramananda Roy, he says, Prabhu, the Brajavadhus, Brajagopis, they are also the teacher of Krishna about love. I said, Vrindavan, Braj is the university of pure prema, Vishuddha prema, Uttama bhakti. And all of them, they are the big teachers, professors of that university. Acharya. Now Krishna is getting lesson about love in beloved mood from them. That Gopika Gita also was a big lesson for Krishna. So in every point, they tried to teach Krishna how to exchange love, how to share love with others, how to treat to that person who loves. Hey Prabhu, Krishna wants to be a very good student, but sometimes his mind is going in another direction. But then also, most of the time, he is Dhira Lalit Nayak, not only Lampat Nayak. Yes, he loves to go to different girls. It is another mood as a Lampat Nayak. But he is also Dhira Lalit Nayak. Nischinto Navatarunno Purihasha Visharada. Nischinto. He is very focused about love, about the loving person. Navatarunno. in his love, always he is young. His love will never old, always new. Nitya nava navayaman. Parihasha visharada. He knows, he is very skillful to entertain the heart of beloved. About this, Krishna is really very skillful. Dhira lolita syat praya priya shivasha. Dhira Lalita. Who is Dhira Lalit Nayak? He loves to follow the footprints of his beloved Priya. And Praya Priya Shivasha. All there mostly under control of their beloved. Krishna also very good, Dhira Lalit Nayak Prabhu. So that's why when he felt his fault, he ran to them and apologized. Please forgive me. Karajora, please forgive me. Jiva Goswami Pad, he said, Gala Lagni Kritavasha, the way to ask forgiveness, to put the cloth here in that way and in that way. This mode known as Gala Lagni Kritavasha. And Krishna, he came back in front of that in that way with this mood, with this most beautiful form. Brajavadhus, they are waiting for Krishna. Because one moment of separation for them, it's like yuga. Yugaitang nimeshena Sri Krishna birahena me. So, they lament, they prayed, they cried for Krishna, and Krishna came back. How they can refuse or reject Krishna? They were happy. Krishna came back. So again, they accepted Krishna, and again, they enter in their field for performing Rasa Lila. Prabhu, they are not only the Priya of Krishna. I just described the mood of Vrindavan Braja Priyas, the beloved of Braj. But Krishna has more Priya, more beloved wives. What is their mood? If we'll compare which is more pleasurable to Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, they have different mood, really, right? Yes, Prabhu. If it is for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he asked, or Ramananda Roy? No. The conversation is for us. That's why Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to clear everything to us through Ramananda Roy. So he asked, is really they have different mood, but they are also beloved, they are also wives? Yes, Prabhu, but they have different mood. Can you explain me? I'd be happy to know this all truths. Yes, Prabhu. So Ramananda Roy, he entered in Krishna Lilamrita Sindhu, the ocean of Sri Krishna Lila. He entered there. He will describe, he will compare, but not today. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., Ramananda Roy, again, he will start to describe about the beloved mood. And then more conversation is there about this mood. We'll continue this again tomorrow. So now, I have to check if there is any prashna. Opudash, Krishna Priya, Shruti Dhara, Janitai, Shruti, Vishnu Dev, Kripa Sindhu, Maria Devnath, Sudhavindu Roy, Vrindavana Das, Sudevi, Daudal Das, Shoma Roy, Krishna Dasi, Srimati Devi Dasi, Sarojini Devi Dasi, Srimati Tota Gopinath Das, Janitai to everyone, Brahmarshi Sarkar, Janitai, Badhan Bonik, Bimal Bosak, Sharmishta Roy, Janitai Shona, Giridhari Das, Nrsimha Vilas Das, Karuna, Janitai Karuna, Radhe Radhe, Navanita Pal, Tulsi Das, Pankaj Das, Ratan Babu, Andrew Rev, Rakhi Roy, Janitai Mamuni, Daoji. You have described something. What is that? Krishna appears by the love of the gopis. Okay. Smayamāna-mukhāmbujaḥ. Yes. Thank you, Daoji. Himan Chakraborty, Dr. Sanjay Acharya, Shulal Muhuri, Janitai Shulal, Joy Sarkar, Bilas Pal Tushar, Vibhasa Shil, Janitai Madhuri,